This is my moment, watch me shine. I'm unstoppable, feel it in my soul. Good vibes only, I'm in control. Turn the music up, let the rhythm roll. I move my body, I'm alive, I glow. Unstoppable, dancing through the fire. Every step higher, taking me higher. Smile so big, can't hold it in. Good vibes, good life, let's begin. Every scar made me wiser. Every tear lit the fire. I don't fear what's ahead.
Oops. I am live, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is Araneth. I am the face behind this beautiful, beautiful business page, personal page, and my YouTube page. Everyone, how are you guys doing? I am so grateful to be here, guys, as a part of my 90 days go 90 days. No, it's not 90 days. I always thinking about that. It's all about the 30 days Go Live Challenge. So for those of you who has been doing this challenge with me, I'm so proud of you and congratulations. You only have like 7 days more to go and we are done. And then the reason why we started doing this is to really help my new team get out from their comfort zone. Build that confidence, and it's always nice to show up your face on social media. This is not something like we're just gonna go here and we know everything about it. No, this is a part of our business, and we want you to see us too, so you can trust us that we're actually real people doing this business as well. So yes, so I am so happy to be here, guys, and this is a part of my run, right? So yeah, so tonight, for those of you who doesn't know me, my name is Araneth, and I am the face behind these pages, and I'm so grateful to be here. And tonight's topic is all about educational, and it says here that break down the three system that I use, to run my business, my personal life, and also, you know, and also how to do this also in other careers, other sources of revenues or business that I have been doing since I've been doing multiple ones. So the number one is learn, implement, grow, and explain it. Simplify, no jargon, like you're explaining it to a friend. Yeah, so that is my topic for tonight, guys. And again, it's just so amazing to be here and really, talk about this three system that simplified simplified everything for me. So my question with you guys is, have you ever looked at the starting something online and thought there are way too many things I need to learn? Have you ever asked yourself about that? Yeah, so it's about the marketing, it's about the social media, it's all about technology, content, talking to a friend, being confident, right? Where do you even start? I used to think I needed to understand everything before I could move forward. Honestly, that I'm become so transparent over here. But one of the biggest lessons I've learned is this: you don't need to know everything. You need a simple process you can repeat. And tonight, for day 23 of Go Live Challenge, I want to break down the simple three systems I personally follow. Okay, number one is learn, implement, share, and that's it. And once I started looking at my journey this way, everything became much simpler. So let's talk about the learn one. The first step is learn. And notice I didn't say know everything, right? I said learn. This is a huge difference. There is a huge difference, right? When I first started my online journey, there were so many things I didn't know. I came from a banking world. I understood leadership because and I am in a leadership position. I understood investigations. I understood managing people, but digital marketing, right? Creating content, building something through social media, that was a different world for me, right? So, what did I do? I became a student. I learned from people who were already doing what I wanted to do. I followed the training. I asked questions. I attended coaching. I work on my mindset. And 6 years later, guess what? I'm still learning because growth doesn't stop right there, guys. But there is where people sometimes get stuck. They learn and learn and learn and never actually do anything with what they learned. That brings us to step two. You have to implement. That's the step to learn. Number one is learn, and number two is you have to implement. Implementation is where knowledge becomes experience. You can watch 100 videos on YouTube about creating a reel, right? But eventually you have to create the reel. You can study how to go live, but eventually you have to press the live button. Look at me. This is my day 23. Do you think I waited until I felt completely ready before starting this challenge? No. The challenge itself is part of my growth. Every time I go live, I learn something. I become more comfortable. I understand my message better. I discover what connects with people. That happens because of implementation. And this applies to almost anything you're trying to accomplish. Learn something, then use it. Don't wait for perfection. Take what you know today and put it into action today because action gives you something that studying alone cannot give you, feedback. Now you know what worked, what didn't, what can I improve, right? And most of all, what should I do again? And then something powerful happens. You have something real to share. And this is something that I really want to share it with you guys because right now I have been learning AI and this is so new to me. This is so new to me and it is so interesting to me. But can you believe that I actually create a website of someone else restaurant? And I just learned it like within a week. And then for me, in order for me to implement what I've learned, is I have to implement it. And like, oh my gosh, like I cannot believe that I actually created this. I created the front end and now I actually want to finish the back end, but I really want to share this with the owner. So if he wants it, and then that's the time that I can create the back end of that. And believe it or not, I only learned how to create digital products online, and then all of a sudden I created my own ebook just like that, right? So you have to learn something and then you implement it. Then you understand the process, like, oh my gosh, right? It's like faceless marketing. I can put someone else's face into my face, right? Like, oh my God, I can't believe that it's happening because I just implemented what I am doing. And then when you first is learn, implement, and what's the third one? Share. Share what you're learning, share what you're implementing, share what you're discovering, share your experience, share your story. Just like today, right? I was able to share you what I have been doing behind the scene aside from my work and running the business. You don't have to position yourself as someone who knows everything. You can simply say, here's something I learned today. I tried this and here's what happened. This is something that helped me. Here's a mistake I made that you can learn from. That's content. That's value. And oh my gosh, guys, believe it or not, oh my gosh. I really want to share you guys a little example too. think about Go Live Challenge, right? I'm not showing up every day pretending I have everything I figured out. No, I of course I do my research as well, and it's based that also on my story. I document my journey. I'm sharing lessons. I'm sharing my wins, my challenges, and I'm sharing what I'm learning. And the right people begin connecting with the right message, right? Just like this morning, this evening, which is really really an idea, like, oh my god, I only have a this is the only thing that I have in the fridge, and what recipes should I be making? And you know what I did? I took a snapshot what I have in my fridge, and then I asked ChatGPT to create a recipe for me to the one that I have. So I have a piece, fresh piece, right? I have a fresh piece that I get from Trader Joe's. I have a chicken, and I have a tomato, and that's it. And then and then also I have a chicken, I have the peas, I have a tomato, and I have the what is that, the leftover corn in the cob from yesterday. And also I have a salt, I have a pepper at home anyway, which is a very common thing. I have a garlic, and I have a um what else? So onion. So I just took a picture of the one that I have, and then like I just submit it to ChatGPT, and now this is the only thing that I have, and I want to create an ingredients. I want to create a recipe using these ingredients. Like boom, ChatGPT just give me all the details. And you know what I did? I follow what ChatGPT wants me to do, and I cook it, and it was so freaking delicious. Like, oh my god, I cannot believe it that I did that actually. Like, because I really don't know what I'm gonna do with these ingredients in front of me. Like, just sometimes I just cook chicken and like saute it, and you know what I mean. I don't want to be boring, right? But I this is what I have, and then I just ask AI to help me, just like ChatGPT, to create a recipe for me, like and we just ate it today with my husband, and like mwah, it's very very yummy. So again, it's just an idea. Use the resources in front of you, you know and like sometimes you have to take a picture of your office. It's how messy it is, and it's and ask ChatGPT, how can I organize these things together, and it tells you exactly what to do. And then you take a picture of your living room and how messy it is, like you want to rearrange so much things and make it more beautiful, and it will tell you what to do, like surprisingly. Like, that's the reason why I love sharing this one, guys, because if you have this idea and you implement it, right? You implement it, and then you did it, and it worked, and then it's time to share it. And that's something like craziest things that I've ever done, because like like sometimes I use my imagination too. Like, okay, I have this one, and I'm gonna cook it, but I want to try something different using AI. My God, you'll be surprised how AI can really help you, just like that you know yeah. So again, just like, let's say today I learned a new strategy for creating a better content too. Step one, I did learn. I try it on my page. All right, I share what I discovered. Now I have gained a skill and created content from that experience. Or maybe I learned something about mindset. I apply it during my morning routine. Then I share the lesson with someone who might need it. Same system, different topic. That's why I love simplicity, guys, because complicated systems are difficult to repeat. Simple systems becomes a habit. So if you're building something around a full-time career or family, this is so so important. You may not have 8 hours every single day. Maybe you have an hour, maybe you have 30 minutes. That's okay. You can still ask yourself, what is one thing I can learn today? What is one thing I can implement today? What is one thing I can share today? 3 focus actions. Imagine doing that consistently, not for 3 days, not for 1 week, for 6 months. Think about how much you would learn. Think about how much better you would become, right? Think how much confidence you will build. That's how small actions compound, right? And there's another part of this that I don't want you to overlook too. Your self image has to grow with your actions. Sometimes you're learning a new skill while an old version of you is saying, I'm not good at this. I'm not comfortable on camera. I'm not technical. Replace that identity. Start telling yourself, you know what? I'm willing to learn. I start growing and I'm becoming more confident. I will follow through and take an inspired action. And I trust myself to figure things out, right? Because every time you implement something new, right, you learn. You're giving yourself evidence that you can. That's how confidence grows. You know, not just from thinking about becoming confident, from keeping promises to yourself, right? Yeah, so I really want you to answer, or ask to, I mean, I really want you to answer something for me in the comments. If you're watching this in replay, if you're watching this live, which step do you struggle the most? Is it learning, implementing, or share? Maybe you're constantly learning, but you're not implementing. Maybe you're implementing, but you're afraid to share, right? Maybe you start or you want to start, but you don't know what to learn first, right? Drop one, two, three. Because nothing where your stuck helps you identify your next move. That's why if you remember nothing else from tonight, remember these three words: learn, implement, share. You don't have to figure out your entire future tonight. Learn from the next thing, implement from the next thing, and share the lesson. Then repeat, right? Because your goal isn't become perfect. Your goal is to keep becoming one skill at a time. Take action, one lesson, and one day at a time, too. And 23 days into this Go Live Challenge, that's something I'm expecting myself. Every time I show up, I'm becoming a strong version of myself. So whenever you're building right now, keep learning, keep implementing, keep sharing. And most importantly, guys, keep going. Okay? And that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I know this is a very, very short live, but I intentionally do this because, of course, it's already past 9 o'clock. I'm gonna take my kids to sleep, do my nightly routine as well, and do a little bit of working. I'm just so excited about this, what I have been learning nowadays, because not only learning to do some faceless marketing and also learning how to finishing my the website that I am creating. It's just so crazy and I just love learning, guys. That makes me, oh, I just like sometimes I really don't want to sleep because I want to continue and continue and continue. But again, sleep is very, very important as well. So that's it for me, everybody. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. This again, remember this: learn, implement, and share. I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a good night. Bye bye.
This is my moment, watch me shine. I'm unstoppable, feel it